Okay, we're going to get the meeting started. It's Wednesday, June 29th, 2022, Ross Board of Education special meeting. Mr. Frazier, could you please call the roll?
Mr. Van Winkle?
Yes.
Mrs. Webb?
Here.
Mr. Kleinfelder?
Present.
Mr. Schnell?
Here.
Mrs. Hayes? Absent.
Okay, we'll dispense of the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll move on to review the agenda. Dr. Kunkel, could you review the agenda, please?
Yes, sir. Under my section, we have a couple contracts for your approval. There are, under section C, there are the salary schedules for the non-certified staff and also the work calendars. Letter D, we have some non-certified and certified contracts. And looks like Mr. Frazier has a slew of items also.
Okay. With that being said, Mr. Frazier, do we have any public comments that were submitted? No?
We do not.
Okay. We'll move on to superintendent's recommendations, please.
Yes, sir. So under my section, I'd like to block letters A through E. Letter A is our Aubrey contract. That's a renewal contract. It's a 3-year contract. We've been with Aubrey for some time now. But again, that's a renewal of a contract. Item B, happy to announce the sports medicine contract with Beacon and TriHealth. This is also a 3-year contract. What's nice about this is last year we had 1.5 trainers. So this year we're going up to 2 full-time trainers. Beacon and TriHealth has made a commitment to help our student athletes with nutrition, and I think this contract is obviously a plus for our district. There's also a $20,000 annual contribution that they'll give to our athletic department, so that is obviously a plus for our student athletes. Item C, these are our personnel salary schedules and work calendars, schedules A through D for your approval, and then there's a ton of salary schedules for our non-certified staff, and also work calendars. Item D, these are our contract renewals for non-certified and certified. The certified teachers are the limited contract teachers only. And item E, I want to block also, that's also a contract renewal for one of our teachers. So A through E, block for your approval, please.
Can we get a motion to approve superintendent recommendations A through E? Can we get a first, please?
Motion.
Mr. Chanel, can we get a second?
Second.
Mrs. Webb? Mr. Frazier, could you call the roll?
Mr. Kleinfelder?
Aye.
Mr. Schnell?
Yes.
Mrs. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Van Winkle?
Yes. Okay, we'll move on to treasurer reports and recommendation. Mr. Frazier?
Thank you, Mr. President. We have items under the treasurer reports and recommendations A through E. Those items are a depository contract for our banking at First Financial Bank. B and C are appropriation resolutions. B is the FY22 final appropriation resolution, and C is the initial appropriation resolution for FY23 to begin the year. We have item D, which is year-end advances and appropriation modifications. Basically, that resolution just gives me the authority to do what I need to do to keep us in compliance for year-end. And item E are grant budget adjustments, the final ones for FY22 for federal grants.
Okay, can we get a motion first, please, to approve under treasurer's reports A through E? Can we get a first?
Motion.
Mr. Chanel, can we get a second, please?
Second.
Mrs. Webb? Mr. Frazier, could you call the roll?
Mr. Van Winkle?
Yes.
Mrs. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Kleinfelder?
Aye.
Mr. Schnell?
Yes.
Okay. Board comments, Mr. Kleinfelder? Anything?
No.
Mr. Chanel?
No, thanks.
Mrs. Webb?
Nope.
Okay, can we have a motion to adjourn the meeting, please? Can we have a first?
Motion.
Mr. Chanel? Can we have a second?
Second.
Mrs. Webb? Mr. Frazier, could you call the roll?
Mr. Schnell?
Yes.
Mr. Kleinfelder?
Aye again.
Mrs. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Van Winkle?
Yes.